Ishibon and Gun in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some unreal news for you guys. You guys will love it. Of course, you will love it. Well, why not? Because we've got something really great for you, great news for you guys. But there are some negative and some news you won't like it. So stay tuned till the end and make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to be a part of this channel. Of course, we talk about a lot of different football clubs and we mock a lot of football clubs in our lives. Be a part of it as well. But more importantly, let's talk about some other clubs as well. And also, we're going to talk about, of course, the two transfer targets that Arsenal should actually look into in January. Of course, not cheaper ones, but it's somebody who's actually very much important in. Well, let's talk about it. Number one, according to the Standard, Rob Holding is likely to be out for around 3 weeks with a hamstring strain for Arsenal. More on it. Keep watching the video. Arsene Wenger, on his departure, has opened up about saying that I prefer to be private about that because it would not be too nice for the club. I want to keep what was good, and that's why Arsene Wenger does not want to reveal anything. And talking about more stuff, Phil Hodgkinson, Huddersfield Town owner, has opened up about the idea of he wanted Emil Smith-Rowe back at Huddersfield. He says, we'd already made it clear to Arsenal before the end of the season that if Emil Smith-Rowe was available, we wanted him, but they wanted him in their first team squad. So there you go. That's the reality. That's the reality. And talking about it, well, first of all, let's talk about congratulations to Zayn. Zayn Mon-Lewis signs his first pro contract with Arsenal. Congratulations to Zayn to be an Arsenal professional player. Congratulations to him. But more importantly, let's talk about the man, the myth, the himself. Mesut Ozil comes up with a message already discussed in the live, but those of you missed it, well, Mesut Ozil has actually come up with this message on social media for Arsenal. He says this is a difficult message to write to the Arsenal fans that I've played for over the past few years. I'm really deeply disappointed by the fact that I have not registered I have not been registered for the Premier League season for the time being. Upon signing my new contract in 2018, I pledged my loyalty and allegiance to the club, that I love Arsenal, and it saddens me that this has not been reciprocated. As I have just found out, loyalty is hard to come by nowadays. I've always tried to remain positive from week to week that there's maybe a chance to get back in the squad soon again. That's why I kept silent so far. And he believes, I think the only line that matters for me is that I will continue to train as best as I can and wherever possible use my voice against inhumanity and for justice. Which means that Mesut Ozil believes that, well, we certainly don't know if this is the reason or not. Of course, it is a driving force that Mesut Ozil is not being selected for Arsenal. But the big question is this the real reason why Mesut Ozil, because he raised his voice against the inhumanity, is the reason why he's been sacked or axed from Arsenal's Premier League and Europa League 11? Well, we don't have much clarity on that, but more importantly, it is a sad day for a lot of Arsenal fans. But more importantly, if you look at clarity, I'm pretty much sure a lot of Ozil fans will not look at the clear picture, but I'm pretty much sure that it was coming. And it is sad that it has come in this way. But moving on, well, along with Zayn Mon-Lewis, there's another Arsenal player who has received his first professional contract, that is Charlie Patino. Well, very highly rated by the club. Congratulations to Charlie Patino to get those things. But more importantly, let's really talk about Mesut Ozil, because Guillaume Bayag immediately tweeted something. He says, inhumanity is what Ozil is saying. He will keep fighting against and also for justice. Question, he has a question. Why would a manager take the massive step Arteta has taken if there was absolutely no reason to do it, or if it was clearly unjust? Why would he do that to himself and the team? So Guillaume Bayag is in a fix. Why has Mikel Arteta taken that kind of a decision? And also Sam Dean says, Ozil's comments on China and the suggestion this is why he has been dropped. It's surely worth noting he made that statement on December 13th before Arteta was appointed and started 11 of the next 12 Premier League matches for Arsenal. So I don't think so. The problem is not, maybe the problem is not his comments. I'm pretty much sure there's something else to it. There's definitely something else to it. But more importantly, Arsenal will be playing in their third kit against Rapid Vienna tomorrow. It's going to be the Arsenal's third kid. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Join in on my watch along, by the way, if you have not known about it. But more importantly, Le Grove, they tweeted out, Mikel Arteta has been the first guy gutsy enough to deal with Mesut Ozil. Arsene Wenger let him have tough away days off. Unai Emery tried to drop him. He then gave up because he was weak. Freddie Ljungberg had no chance. If you're not playing under this regime, it's because you're not contributing to the progress of the squad. And I'm pretty much sure Mikel Arteta has made things clear. Ian Wright is not happy with how Mesut Ozil is being treated at Arsenal. So Ian Wright tweeted out, football will never stop surprising me. The fact that whatever has gone on couldn't be resolved between the club and Mesut is sad. Sad for everyone involved, and I can only send him strength for what will be a difficult few months, knowing he won't even have a chance to play. Gutted. So yes, as a true Arsenal fan, of course, Ian Wright is gutted with the whole Mesut Ozil situation, of course, and I'm pretty much sure that he should be. But more importantly, David Ornstein has opened up about the whole William Saliba situation. He says it hasn't been, in his podcast, of course, has said it hasn't been an easy time for William Saliba in this season. They're on loan on Saint Etienne. He suffered injuries, COVID lockdown, a family tragedy, and since coming to Arsenal, his adaptation has been much slower than expected. He's not ready for first team selection, it would seem, and that's why they looked into another loan deal. Saint Etienne was lined up, but they couldn't complete the paperwork before the deadline. A move to the championship was never a likely option. In terms of the Europa League squad, there was no space for him. That's only though for the group stages, and it could change in the knockout phase. He was included in the Arsenal's Premier League squad. Both Arsenal and Saliba will hope he can kick on and make progress. So things look brighter for William Saliba for now. But more importantly, here's what Arsenal posted this image, and they the caption they used was "Good to see you, Gabriel Magalhaes." Sorry, oh my God, good to see you, Bukayo Saka. To which Bukayo Saka retweeted and commented and quoted the tweet saying, "Good to see you too." And yes, yes, we always love to see Bukayo Saka. And Gabriel Magalhaes tweeted this image as soon UEFA Europa League. So I'm pretty much sure Gabriel Magalhaes is ready for the Europa League campaign. I'm pretty much sure he is. I'm pretty much very strongly believe that he is. So Lucas Torreira says he's open to making his loan move from Arsenal to Atletico Madrid permanent at the end of the season. He says, I know that I am a year on loan. He said to Ovation Digital, I've been there for 4 or 5 days and it seems like it's a lot because I've been treated very well. It's a new opportunity in my life in which I have fought a lot because Atletico has always been one of my dreams, one of my goals as a team, and being able to achieve it at the age of 24 is something very important. It all depends on how I go during the season, which I hope is very good, and maybe in the future I can stay in the club. And talking about it, well, here's Arsenal's official injury news, latest news about the injuries. Dani Ceballos, left ankle, slight ankle bruising, will miss Thursday's match, being assessed ahead of Sunday. Rob Holding, right hamstring, sustained hamstring strain during the warm-up against Man City. Rob is likely to be out of action for approximately 3 weeks. That's what I judged as well. Right hamstring for Shkodran Mustafi, now back in full training and available for selection. So Shkodran Mustafi is back. And more importantly, Willian, right calf, slight calf issue, will miss Thursday's match, being assessed ahead of Sunday. Pablo Mari aiming to be back full training within 10 days. So that is that about Arsenal's injury list. But more importantly, well, Arteta using Arsenal's back four. If you can see in this image, in today's training, you can see, where is the image? Where is the image? Also, this image from Gabriel Magalhaes has come out in the training. But this, Arteta using all the back four with Saliba, Gabriel, Hector Bellerin, and of course, Kieran Tierney in a back four in the training today. Can we see them? Like, can we really see them? Only time will tell. But more importantly, let's talk about the two man that Arsenal can actually look out for in the January window if they've got some good amount of money. One of them was Hosam Awar. The next one is this guy on the picture. Eduardo Camavinga is doing wonderful for Rennes. Well, he's obviously available, but the price tag would be not small. It will be big. And of course, Real Madrid lurking. I'm pretty much sure that we can get this youngster. But if and only if Arsenal can actually look out for more funds. If they can, I'm pretty much sure they can get this man. So, well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came of all the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I will see you in the next one. And don't forget to join our live tomorrow. And guys, you can actually use createformation.com and send your playing 11 for Arsenal versus Rapid Vienna in the Europa League tomorrow. Well, of course, you can send it to me on my Twitter and my Instagram, the links of which will be provided in the description. They're always there, and you can actually email me if you can. But make sure you do it so I can feature your playing 11, your expected playing 11 in the live tomorrow. So that can be featured. And more importantly, cheers and do join in on our watch along tomorrow. Arsenal versus Rapid Vienna. We're going to support Arsenal in that. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to